Welcome, everybody. Welcome to Monday Night Chat. It's so good to see everybody in here. I'm trying to pull it up over here so I can see the comments. Oh, welcome, 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 welcome. Welcome, y'all, to Monday Night Chat. Let me slide this over. It's so good to see y'all. I feel like I ain't seen y'all in forever. She Natural Homestead, Salon Diva, R Black Pearl, Jeanette 314, Happy Mac, Scooper, Suds and Skin Naturals, Annie Oakley, Broke Farmer, Unique's Garden, Bridget Harris. Oh, my friend, Love for Self. Don't hurt me. Don't hurt me. Oh my goodness, y'all. Let's see here. Come on back down. This I don't never do right on this right here. I just need to get on the tablet and do it. Okay, now where was I? It's so good to see everybody in here. Wolf Puppies, Blackfish, Pack Woman from Australia. It's so good to see you. Carolyn Spruilly or Spruell. I hope I said that right. Precious Sunshine. Okay. Maria Morrison, hi from Virginia. DJ Lady Dean, nice to have you back. It's good to be back, y'all. Oh my goodness. Cassandra, South Fulton Garden. Wonderful to see everybody in the house tonight. I am still talking kind of funny. I hope the swelling has gone down some in my jaw here. It's still real tender though. Y'all, I'm telling you, it just escalated. But don't worry, we're gonna talk about that. I'm gonna do a whole nother video on that because I want to stay on topic for tonight. But I did get it taken care of, but because it took some time getting in because of the freeze and all of that with the snow and all, it just was one thing after another. But I was able to get it taken care of, but I am still feeling it all up here. Yes, it was an infection. It did get infected. So yeah, but I'm not even done. But we're gonna talk about that. But I am feeling so much better because I haven't been talking like a lot to anybody really. You know, I haven't been talking a lot. You know, because to talk a whole lot, it's like shock waves or so going up my jawline. And so to talk a whole lot at first was just too much. I couldn't do it. I couldn't talk. You know, I could 5 minutes and that's it. So, but I am feeling so much better than I was, you all. Nikki Walker, it is so good to see you. I'm feeling so much better. Now, just because I was feeling bad, I still was working, getting everybody's orders out. I do appreciate everybody being so patient because right when all of the orders were coming in, it was just one thing after another. But we did get the orders out. So I was still sitting there working while I was hurting, but I was trying to get everybody's seeds out to them so we could all start growing our groceries. So everybody got their seeds. Everybody got their orders, and I'm still shipping out orders even as we speak tonight. I didn't realize that the post office was closed today. I learned that the hard way because I wasn't thinking today was a holiday. So I'm thinking, you know, I'm finna give them my packages and ain't nobody there. So I will make sure I get those orders to the post office tomorrow. So yeah. Mary Green. Dana Russell from Kentucky. Samantha RH6JD. Cookie Morgan. Welcome everybody to Monday Night Chat. Julia is that Elizabeth Sutherland. I think I said Mary. Valerie Schuliger. Fatima Perez. I think I spoke to you, Happy Mac. If I didn't, hi there again. Sylvia 357, Stan's Kitchen. Bilson, planted some of your seeds today. It feels so weird talking. It's like I can't really get my mouth right to have a conversation. Oh my goodness. Let's see, who am I missing? Grandma Ginger's Farm, RB Black Pearl. Who else? I hope everybody has taken a moment to hit that thumbs up button on your way into Monday Night Chat. Pamela Muhammad, greetings. Glad to see you too. Cindy Carter, thank you so much. I think I said, okay, Sandy M340, glad you got treated. That infection could have moved to the brain. God's got you. That is absolutely right. Yashia Cole, Michelle Rowe, Barbara Washington. Welcome everybody. Ace Carson. Welcome everybody to Monday Night Chat. Have y'all started those seeds? If you've ordered seeds from us, I hope you have started those seeds. Well, depending on where you are. Oh, and Mr. H is on the way. Y'all know he get in kind of late sometimes, but he is on the way. Hi, Sherry Jones. Tasham. Hi there, Harmony Glaze. Thank you so much. Amy Reeves Ranch from Florida. Welcome everybody to Monday Night Chat. I wish I could stay for live, but I got my grandchildren here and I will come back and watch. Okay, Elizabeth, that is absolutely fine. Give them a big old hug from Homestead Heart. Thank you, Revealed Lights. Thank you so much. It's good to be seen. I could tell you. Feels good to be seen. Tonight we are talking, y'all. We're going to have a garden chat tonight. I know that hopefully everyone has started something. I have been just doing it's not much else I could do. So I have just been seed starting. And so far, so good. It's a squash bug in here on the wall. These squash bugs have been relentless. And he's still alive after all that snow and ice. We still got a squash bug that's alive and well on the wall. Oh my, let's see. Isn't this the time of year we see the shelves and lights and plant starts? They up, they right here. I got both of them up. I got both of them up. I have one of them where I have all of the starts on from when I first started them and the heat mats and all of that. And then once I start moving to up potting, then I have my rack for the ones that I have started to up pot already. And I'm going to show you some of the starts and the progress that we've been making. Babe, look at this squash bug in here this time of year.
What is he doing
in here? I don't know, but look at him looking strong.
He's looking strong.
He looking strong. We ain't even got no squash plants in here. And one of the orange beetles was on my You got him too. He ain't stand a chance.
No, he don't stand a chance. He's Mr. H.
He did not stand a chance.
I got him.
Okay, I was just glad to see your face. Been praying for you. Thank you so much, Elizabeth. I sure appreciate everybody who has been reaching out to me and via email or just on some of you on Facebook, some of you on YouTube in the comments, or just trying to reach out to make sure that I was okay. And listen, I'm telling you, I'm feeling better, but I know that my face is still somewhat swollen. I could tell, because it just don't look normal right up in here, right? And so, but Mr. H took real good care of me, though. He really did.
Yes, I did.
He
I
took real good care of me.
had to make sure that Mrs. H is okay for us, the Homestead Heart family. You know, we went through a lot. I know y'all miss seeing us, and we miss being with y'all, but we had to take care of Miss H
rough.
so she can continue on.
Yeah.
Because we got so much to do this 2026 garden season.
Oh, Broke Farmer, we are in the competition this year, and we are not going down without a fight this year.
Yeah.
So if y'all don't know, Broke Farmer can tell y'all about it, but there is a watermelon grow-off every year.
Yes.
For bragging rights, okay? It ain't no $1 million prize.
Yeah. Yeah, we need to probably come up with.
Who can grow
We need to probably come up with a prize like first, second, and third place.
Well, what we're gonna do, we're gonna go back to the. I know that didn't just say low battery because I got it plugged in right here. Why is it doing that, babe?
Okay, well let me help you out there.
Okay, I got my block right here. So, we're going back to the Cushaw grow off. I got it plugged into the computer, but I guess it wasn't doing the job. You got it? So we're going to go back to the Cushaw grow off too because that was so much fun. And we want to start that again. And this time we want to see it all the way through, right? But it is so much fun. And again, there's no great grand prize or anything like that. But I think it's just to motivate everyone to get into the spirit of growing, you know. And then who don't like bragging rights, right?
Yes.
So, you know, we were out in the garden, when was that, day before yesterday? Or what was it, Saturday?
No, it was yesterday.
Yesterday was Sunday. We wasn't in the garden Sunday.
Yeah, day before yesterday.
Saturday, we were in the garden, and we was talking about, Mr. H started it, though. He was like, Homestead Heart. Leave Mr. H alone with them sugar babies. So he was talking about, we call him Uncle Bull, but he's over at Bull's Garden. He has his own YouTube channel, and he's just everybody uncle. So, you know, he did a joke on last year's watermelon grow-off. So this year, we are coming for Uncle Bull.
Yeah.
And whoever won the watermelon grow-off last year, we coming for you.
Yeah. Actually, Uncle Bull was roasting all the YouTubers.
He was roasting everybody. Wasn't he broke? He was Broke Farmer said, let's go, t-shirt and bragging rights. Oh, okay, we need them bragging right t-shirts in.
Okay, that sounds good, Broke Farmer. We can do the bragging right t-shirts.
Yep, that's right.
But Uncle Bull, if you listening, you better jump on in here because you roasted everybody.
We coming for you this year.
Yes, sir.
We coming for you. Thank you, Nutra. Greetings to you as well. Thank you, Dana Russell. Thank you, Yolanda. Missed you all, too, so very much. So, yeah, we are coming for everybody in the water. And we're not sharing watermelon that we are growing for the competition. We're going to keep that on lock. Broke, you're going to have to tell us what the rules are so we don't break no rules. I want to make sure we don't break no rules.
We can't go to the grocery store and then
buy
watermelon and play like we grow it and put it in the garden and say, oh, look what I got.
Right.
Put a stem on it and say, okay, this is me. This is what we did.
You gonna put a stem on
it? And it could be a GMO watermelon that bounced like a basketball.
Oh my goodness, babe.
So we probably have to cut it open and see the flesh.
Right.
The juices.
Right.
To make sure it's real.
Real watermelon.
Yeah, to make sure it's real, y'all. So everybody can get excited about growing melons, get excited about growing everything because this year, you know, I can feel it.
We're going to grow our groceries.
It's going to be good.
Yep.
It's going to be good, y'all.
Broke say the rules, the announcement for the rules is going to be on April 1st.
Okay.
All right then. We ready then. We ready. We ready.
Yeah, we finna do this for all you beginners.
Mm-hmm.
For all you veterans. Miss Linda, everybody. If you want to grow some watermelon in Allens, wherever you want to grow them at. Wherever you want to grow them, man, we gonna grow them this year,
Now, why
y'all.
you pull Aunt Linda in this? She minding her own business.
But she got that beautiful setup. I'm thinking that she can put some melons down there and olives
Yeah, she can.
next to the gumbo and all that good
She's
food they
she's
have down
zone
there.
9, so I know she probably at Mardi Gras.
Oh yeah, Mardi Gras going.
Mardi Gras going
Look here.
on. Well, it's over now. I think it was the weekend.
But they got some good food down there in Louisiana.
Yes, we sure
Man.
did. Yes, we sure did. One thing I can say
listen.
about some folks from Louisiana, we can cook.
Yeah,
We can't do nothing else. We can cook.
yeah,
But anyway, you
Yeah.
all. So we are gonna get into this garden chat
yes.
now. Hopefully, everyone again has hit that thumbs up button on your way in. Let me see what we looking like here.
Yeah,
Hopefully, everyone has hit that thumbs up button on your way into the chat as well. And don't forget to just always comment when you come in. We love having the conversation. We try to include everybody in the Monday night chat. This is not us talking at you. This is us having a conversation with each other and enjoying each other's company.
yes. And also hit that hype button. If y'all see that hype button,
Oh yeah, I wonder if it's on the live. They have hypes on the live.
let's see if they got the hype button. If they got the hype button on the live, we just hit the hype button, hit the thumbs up. Let's get this thing circulating. Let's get everybody involved in growing your own groceries. So that's what we need to do.
Yes, yes, and yes.
Yes.
Let me see.
But let me make sure. Let me go get my device.
Okay. So yeah, you all, we are gonna. No, I don't see a hype button. I just see. Nope, I don't see a hype button at all. So yeah, we're gonna get into this chat now. I would love to know how many people have started seeds already. Could you put a thumbs up in the chat if you have already started some seeds already? Put that thumbs up in the chat and then let us know what seeds you have started. And it is going to depend on your grow zone. Some of you may be saying, well, it's too early for me right now because of where I'm located. But even if you haven't started, what are you planning to start and when? Right? When does the seed starting journey begin for you? Hi, Marcia. Peace to you as well. Nope, no hype button. Oh, you got a speaker on, don't you, huh?
Yeah, let me turn it on.
I can mute your...
I got it.
Okay. So, yeah. Okay, so let's see. She Natural Homestead, Nutra, Marsha Lag, not Marsha Lag, let's see. Sylvia, Grow Your Greenage, Billson, Deborah White, Nikki Walker has seed started. That is absolutely awesome. Come on, man. Let me use your phone because that thing there be doing too much. Let me see. Wait a minute. Let me back up. Hi, Family Man 8439. Thank you so much. Felicia Williams says she's excited about planting striped green beans.
Oh yeah.
So am I.
Oh man. And you know,
there we go. We back. Okay. Let's see. Grow Your Greenage. Billson 11. Deborah White. Nikki Walker. Yep, they all got the thumbs up.
Okay. Thumbs up, thumbs up.
Yep. Yolanda says her seed starting her collard greens didn't make it.
Oh wow. Is it too late to start more?
No, it's not. Where are you located at, Yolanda? Family Man says, I think the hype button comes on after the video is over. Okay.
Okay.
Broke got his tomato, his bell peppers, his chamomile, borage going. Oh, wow, that's awesome.
That's good, bro.
Ruth McBride has seed started. Wolf Puppy says, I'm in 3B, but my shelves for seed starting. I'm assuming they're already up and ready to go.
3B, that's got to be way up north, right?
Yeah, where are you located at in 3B? What state are you in? Hi, Sandra Leg, 1629. That's my art has seeds going. Samantha. Marshall Ag, where are you located? Asking, can I plant tomatoes year round? Where are you located? And then if you have like a hothouse, you certainly can. Blackfish has lettuce, mustard, stevia. Oh, that's awesome. I just started some more stevia as well. And I'm going to tell y'all something about the green globe artichoke. Will you'll be okay with like passing me different stuff, from the shelf?
Yes.
Okay, thanks.
So let me know.
Okay, so the green globe artichoke. Now, if you've gotten green globe artichokes from our seed shop, the packet tells you that they need to go in the fridge basically, right? They need to be cold stratified before you can plant them, right? That process called cold stratification for 2 weeks. And that's basically so that it kind of tricks the plant once it grows into thinking that it has gone through a winter, right? So that it'll produce for you the same year. And for some people, that's a must, because if you are in zones, I believe, 1 through 7 or 6 or something like that, it's said that you can only grow green globe artichoke as an annual, not a perennial. However, those of us who are further south, we can grow it as a perennial, right? Okay, so with that being said, I decided to do something different because I know artichoke can take a long time to germinate, 7 to 14 days, sometimes longer than that. Let me tell you what I did. I soaked those seeds for 4 days. I changed the water out every morning, but I soaked the seeds for 4 days. I was so concerned that they would just be mush, right? And then I put some in the tray that I didn't soak at all. And believe it or not, the ones that and I planted them all at the same time in the same tray. And the ones that I soaked for the 4 days, they all came up.
Wow. I seen them too. You showed me one. I know.
Actually, I have one right there. If you want to pass it to me. It's beautiful. It's sitting in the back behind the light on the back side.
This one?
Yeah, isn't it beautiful? Be careful with her.
She getting so big.
I know. You got to be careful with her. She delicate. See, this is one right here. Why are your leaves flopping over?
Maybe she's
maybe
wet.
she was stuck up under that light. But do y'all see her? And I have several.
That's a nice looking plant.
This is green globe artichoke. I recently up potted these. I want to say maybe 4 or 5 days ago, I up potted them into larger containers. These are actually what I use for my tomatoes, okay? But anyway, before I get off on the tomatoes, if you want to cold stratify your green globe artichoke seeds, if you got them from our seed shop, you can cold stratify them for 2 weeks. But after you do that, soak them for 3 to 4 days, changing the water out every day, and they will be up out of the dirt in 3 to 4 days, because mine came up just like that. Okay?
Okay, now the soaking process, just to be clear, how much water do you?
I just had them in a little red Solo cup, and I just put enough water in there to cover them. And every day I would pour that water out and put some fresh water in. And I did that for 4 days, and then I planted them.
So when you pour it out, so the seeds won't come up, but you just pour just enough water out?
No, I poured it all out.
How do you keep the seeds in
just pour it in my hand, and the seeds fall in my hand.
Okay.
And then, after that, you just put fresh water in and just sit them back to the side. And I did that for 4 days, and I'm telling you, the ones that I didn't do that way, they still haven't germinated.
So this is the best process.
Except for one. One is literally like peeking through the dirt right now.
Yeah.
But look at how far ahead.
Man, and then you got some down here. Look at that, y'all.
Look at how far ahead this is.
Man,
right?
that's nice.
So I was just trying something because I wanted to see if soaking them would either rot them or help them to germinate faster so that they can grow, because I'm several weeks behind schedule with starting the artichoke. So I was trying to figure out a way to get them up right away.
Yeah.
Now I'm gonna tell you something else. I didn't cold stratify these in the refrigerator for 2 weeks, but I can tell you what you can do overnight. As long as the temperatures are above freezing but below 50 degrees, you can sit these plants outside overnight and just do that every night for about 10 to 14 days, and that will cold stratify your plant, tricking it into thinking it has gone through a winter, and you should be harvesting artichoke in the late summer.
So long as the temperature is below 50, they can put them
Yes,
outside.
but above freezing, because they won't take freezing
above
temperatures.
freezing. Okay, gotcha.
Yeah, the
above
plants
freezing.
are too young to be dealing with freezing temperatures.
Yeah.
So yeah. So now, do we have anybody growing the artichoke? I'm just curious because
Here
I
you go.
know. Thank you so much, because I sure couldn't see. Let me see here. Oh, wait a minute, I went too far.
This is nice here, y'all.
It is beautiful.
Look at this, y'all.
Okay, so now let me go back, because I don't want to miss anybody's comments. I don't even know where I left off at. Thank you, Stacy Richardson from South Texas. If I missed your comment, I'm going to apologize in advance. Judy says Zone 5 starts seeds in greenhouse sometime in March. Okay, Pamela Muhammad says bell peppers, celery, Brussels sprouts, broccoli, lettuce, and just today, tomatoes.
Oh, man.
That's
Tomatoes.
awesome. Simply Bell Living. Hi, Simply Bell Living. Welcome to Monday Night Chat. Mary L. Nash. Thank you so much. Glad to be seen, too. Okay. Cassandra South Fulton Garden. I've started peppers, tomatoes, spring brassicas, herbs, and flowers.
South Fulton in the house. That's right.
That's right. That's right.
Grow them groceries.
Nikki has bell peppers, tomatoes, hot peppers, ginger, squash, eggplant.
You go,
ahead,
Nikki.
go
Nikki,
ahead,
you got
go
the
ahead,
menu.
go
You got the
ahead.
menu.
I was just telling him where I was outside, like, where am I going to plant this ginger? Where am I going to, because I'm trying to grow a lot of ginger this year. And because my ginger from last year didn't do good. I don't even remember why. Oh, I remember why. I planted it somewhere I shouldn't have, in that kiddie pool.
Oh, okay, okay.
Mhm. And the cats were using it as a litter box, so I think they killed all the ginger. So that was my fault right there, because I should have covered it up.
Yeah.
Dana Russell, I just started some sweet potatoes this evening. Never grew them before, so you got them sitting in water to get yourself some slips. Where are you located? Because we're in Zone 8B.
Yes.
We typically start getting sweet potato slips ready sometime in March too. So, yeah, you buy right on time depending on where you're located. Okay, so Sylvia, bell pepper, squash, tomatoes, hot peppers, cucumbers, eggplant.
Ooh. Man, you got some grocery aisles that's coming up with all of that. That's good.
I'm trying to tell you.
Boy, the super subs is getting busy.
Let's
They
see.
doing it.
Blessed a Miker. Hopefully you guys can join my husband and I for Victory Garden Farm, Africa.
Oh, wow.
Okay.
Victory Garden Farm in Africa. Okay.
Let's see here. Dog, it went too fast. So let me see. Did I say Dr. Karen Johnson already? Started broccoli, cauliflower, cabbage, lemon balm, sweet pepper, cilantro, snapdragons,
No, you didn't say.
basil, zinnias, marigolds, and calendula.
Ooh, the doctor is getting busy.
Samantha
Wow.
in Zone 9 has started squash, cantaloupe, tomatoes, lettuce, sunflower, beets, onions, and green. Family Man is planning on dropping seeds in March.
Okay. Family man.
Grow your
Mhm.
greenage is spinach, cabbage, lettuce, beets, cilantro, carrots, parsley, onions, and garlic. Everybody is dropping these seeds in the pots.
That's what I'm talking about.
I'm in Oklahoma. What would be good for a beginner? It depends on what you like.
Yeah. Yeah.
Because if I told you squash and you hate squash, you'd be like, I don't want no squash.
Just
It depends on what you like.
Just think about when you go to the grocery store, what you mostly put in your basket.
And she says she's a beginner.
Okay. So.
If you like tomatoes, you can't go wrong with a tomato plant.
Yeah.
I'm going to tell you this. Hold on one second. Make sure I ain't miss everybody. Let me see. Thank you, Pam. I'm so glad to see you too.
Yes.
Gail Bolden in Wisconsin. So I'm a bit behind in starting, but working on collards, cabbage, celery, leeks, onions tonight. Tiffany, Christopher, brassica, sweet and hot peppers, tomatoes, cucumbers, basil, onions, marigolds, carrots, sweet potato slips, and chitin potatoes.
Yeah, I'm gonna say this: when you think that you're late starting seeds, start them anyway. I'm gonna tell you why. Because a lot of times that late frost catch everybody.
It does.
And everybody have to,
Start
regroup.
over.
So, we could get a late frost. Start your seeds right now. Don't give up because the timing could be perfect.
Yep.
So just keep on going.
Jeanette is growing greens, lettuce, herbs, etc. Cheryl Spellman says started seeds indoors, growing black beauty eggplant, California wonder peppers, Walla Walla onions, and various herbs in zone 6.
Yeah.
She Natural Homestead is in Florida, 8B. Tomatoes, peppers, lettuce, going to be starting more seeds soon. Gail Bolden is tomorrow. I will do more. Gardening essentials, cabbage, mustard, turnips, and kale. I tried the banana water hack and it failed. I don't know what that is. The banana water hack.
Yeah,
Nikki Walker says, I have never heard of Cushaw before until I heard it from you. Bought seeds from y'all last year and I am hooked. I know what you're talking about.
And one thing about buying seeds from my seed shop, what I like what Mrs. H does with the instructions, it gives you, instructions on, how to start the seeds, and that's very important.
Oh, yeah, when to plant and
for
all
beginners.
of that.
Yeah, for beginners. So, that's a good thing that, we have little small instructions on the seeds.
Yes.
So if you're a beginner, hey, you got the instructions right there on the package.
That's true.
So don't panic. Start your seeds now, grow your groceries, and let's go ahead and do this for 2026.
Now, Yashia Cole says, I have it here, but in Minnesota, I have to wait.
Yeah, because of cold weather.
Blackfish, I'm in zone 8, Georgia. Where can I drop my moringa seeds? Woo!
Ooh, well,
Let me show you.
Let me go.
Would you?
Yes.
Okay.
You got them over here?
They're right here.
Okay.
If you can do your best not to knock the dome off of it.
Oh, I'm not. You want the whole thing, right?
Yes, sir. I just got my seeds from you, and I will be starting my seeds this weekend. Shonda Davis. Dana's in Kentucky. I planted some onions and garlic and ginger and turmeric. Dana, where your comment went? You just ran off from me. Where did Dana's comment go? Maybe it's me. Okay, there it is.
You moving too fast?
Maybe I'm the one doing this. I still don't see it though. Hi, La Familia, Garden and Life. Henry says, name is Henry. First time on the live chat. I have started my tomato seeds. I got Dixie Red, Hosinator, Celebrity Plus, and Firebird Jalapeno. Firebird Jalapeno.
He doing it, ain't he?
Hey, what? Now that's a new one. I ain't heard that one yet.
Yeah.
Banana bell peppers, eggplants, red impact bells.
Ooh, okay.
Oh, he growing some stuff I ain't never heard of. Got me interested. Red carpet. I'm a beginner and ordered seeds for winter and summer. I am in Maryland, so I'm trying to figure out where to start. Okay, so if you're in Maryland, do you know what your zone is? Because that's going to be key for you. You need to know what your zone is because then you can start to, you probably need to start your seeds, pretty early because you have a shorter growing season than we do here in the South.
Yeah.
So you want your plants ready to go in the ground as soon as the soil temperatures warm up,
Yeah,
right?
it always be after the last frost.
Yeah, but they have a very late last frost. So y'all probably, when is your last frost? Probably somewhere around what, May? You know, you want to definitely check your zone. Find out when your last average frost date is. Okay, you're gonna have to do some research there for where you are in Maryland, but trust me, there are people in Alaska. I think Alaska is zone 1, if I'm not mistaken,
Yeah.
and grow tons of food. So you can grow a lot of food in Maryland, even though you have a shorter growing season. Um, I'm in East Texas, Zone 9A, started peppers, tomatoes, flowers, lettuce, herbs, and eggplant, says Crystal. Thank you for the order. I received mine. Thank you very much, and blessings to you at P7 Thunder SW41. Thank you so much for ordering seeds from our little seed shop.
Thank you so much. Thank you. And here is the moringa.
Yes.
When you ready for it, I got it.
Okay,
for
let
you.
me see if I could catch up with the chat real quick. Hi, Denise Rowland. She's in Griffin, Georgia.
Okay.
I plan on ordering mine soon, says Yolanda. Henry says he is in Lancaster, Texas, Zone 8.
Okay.
Stacy Richardson, onions are doing great. Got beets and radishes in the ground. Asparagus is coming up good after our deep freeze a few weeks back. Shonda Davis is in Zone 8. Planted some butter lettuce and arugula and spring mix, and she's in Alabama.
Okay.
Aisha's Divine Garden. Hello, everyone. She's in Mississippi, 8B. Pretty much everything is started. Peppers, tomatoes, artichoke, flowers, herbs. Everything.
That's what I'm talking about.
Karen. Hey, y'all. So good to see you. Thank you so much. I've started with hot peppers and tomatoes. I have my last 2 moringa seeds just starting to germinate. That is awesome. Veronica Westbrook. Good to see you in the house, sis. I buy seeds from y'all as well. I'm in Zone 6B, and I'm winter sowing through jugs outside. I will be planting inside this weekend. I'm almost set up, and the snow is almost gone. Is it Danica or Danica? How do I order seeds from y'all? We have a website. It's homesteadheartfarm.com.
Homestead Heart.
Homesteadheartfarm.com. Cassandra, I love how detailed the seed starting instructions are. They are very helpful. I've been purchasing seeds from Homestead Heart for a few years and always have good results. Thank you so very much.
Yes.
That does my heart good.
It make me feel good as well.
Yolanda says, I planted trees this year.
Woo!
Henry says the Firebird is a tomato. Oh, okay. That's okay. Okay, red carpet, my zone is 6B, 7B. Okay. Do some research for your zone, okay? And do some research on what seeds you can start right now in the month of February, okay? And March. All right. It's Danica. Okay.
That's what you was looking for, right?
No, I was asking her how to pronounce her name, and she just gave me the pronunciation.
Okay.
I hope I got it right.
Okay.
Nisha says, hi y'all, 8A, North Carolina, starting peppers, flowers, and a few herbs today. Everything else is March 1st. Okay. Miss Juanita's Garden, good evening. Hearts, I got my seeds in the mail, and I will be going through my order to see what to plant in my small area. I'm in Zone 9A in California. You can grow everything.
Yeah. Yeah.
Now, if I envy anybody's growing season, it's gonna be California.
California can grow all year round. Y'all kind of close to Hawaii.
Yeah, well, not Northern California. I guess if you were like Central and Southern California.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Yeah.
Sharon, hi, hello, Mr. and Mrs. H. I got my seeds and getting ready here in Zone 6B. Thank you so much. Okay, thanks a bunch, Rick. You're welcome. And Gail Bolden, also going to try to get some winter sowing done this week.
Okay.
Awesome. Now let's talk about this moringa right here.
Here you go, Mrs. H.
So now, if you all remember, I have my moringa seeds in this, and I do have, I'm going to go ahead and take it off. It'll build back up again. And I just put these in here Saturday. I soak them for 3 days. I soak my moringa for 3 days. And if you've watched my videos in the past, you know that this is how I germinate my moringa seeds. I don't put them in soil. I soak them for several days, wet the paper napkin, and then I either cover the top with saran wrap or with a humidity dome. And because I got the little small trays this year, instead of the long 10-20 trays, I'm using the humidity dome.
Yes.
And I always start way more seeds than I need, right? Because sometimes they don't all germinate. Sometimes we put them out and there's a freeze and I need to replant. So I always plant more than what I need. But this is the way that I germinate them on a paper towel. And once they start to germinate, that's when I will get a solo cup or whatever I want to put them in, and I will plug them in, and that's where they will stay until I know that last frost has passed. Okay?
Yes, and we want to put them in the ground when they're a lot bigger, because last year we put them in and they were struggling.
They really did struggle.
They was too small.
Now they grew.
Yeah.
In fact, when we were just outside cleaning up the garden here recently, Mr. H was pulling up the moringa trees, and they were still alive. Actually, they would have came back, but we're going to do something else with that space.
Yeah.
But you should have seen the roots on those moringa trees. They were like massive. They almost look like sweet potatoes.
Yeah. So
they were massive.
So that's giving me an idea. Can we probably can keep these trees year round if we, you know.
Yeah, if you are not in a zone like where you get those hard freezes, because it won't come back. But if you're zone 8, 9, 10, something like that, you just cut it down to about 6 inches. Take the whole tree off, you know, with the exception of about 6 inches sticking up out of the ground. And then you want to mulch that really, really deep, really heavy. And that way it'll keep the roots warm. And then in the spring, you'll see that tree start to send up a brand new shoot.
Yeah.
And you'll have a brand new tree without having to start those seeds over again. Okay?
Yeah.
But in any case, remember last year when I showed you all how to start tomatoes if you were in a hurry to get you just needed to hurry up and get them going, and you didn't have time to get all those trays together. And I was showing you how you can start a whole bunch of tomato seeds all at once, right? And I used the red solo cups to do that. Do you all remember that? Gosh, I'm passing people by.
That's an old video, right? You got that on the old video.
This was last year's video.
Yeah.
It was last year's video where I was showing everybody how, you know, you can, if you just look, I just need to get these seeds. And I grabbed a red solo cup. And if I was doing big beefsteak tomatoes, then I just took a few and sprinkled it over the top and covered them up and put saran wrap over them. And once they germinated, I let them grow in that cup until they had their true leaves. And once they all had their true leaves, then I was able to take them out of that cup and gently separate those seedlings and put them in their own individual container. I have a tomato. Will you give me just, it doesn't matter which one. Here, you could put her back under. But I was able to separate them and put them all in their own little containers so that they could start to grow, right? Yeah, she's on the back side. And that was a way where you can, if you have a small amount of space, you can start 5-10 different varieties, and all you need is 5 to 10 different solo cups, because you're just sprinkling the seeds, and then you up pot them when the time comes. And by that time, it'll probably be a little bit warmer. You see it right here? Here they are.
Right.
Yeah, that's good. So now this is one of our tomatoes right here. This is actually a cherry tomato. And I started these tomatoes. I got a lot of different tomatoes that we started. But the spoon tomato is one that I started because literally the tomatoes are so small, they fit on a spoon. A lot of them just fit on a spoon, right? And so I was so excited about doing that tomato because I can get a lot of those in a jar, and I can water bath can those, and I can use those for salads because Mr. H loves tomatoes.
Yes. I love tomatoes and eggplants.
Yes. So these right here, these are cherries. These are the large red cherry tomatoes. We do have these on our seed shop as well. So yeah, we have a lot. I probably have just about every tomato that's on our seed shop. I probably have it up there,
Yeah.
with the exception of a few. But I've started the Brandywine Black, the red, the gold nugget, pineapple, red cherry, delicious beefsteak, big beefsteak, mushroom basket. I have a lot of tomatoes up there. Gold. I think I said gold nugget. Oh, orange Roma, orange banana,
Yeah.
opalkas. I have all.
But look how beautiful this tomato is, though. I mean,
Yeah.
the stars came out so
I've been
nice.
babying them. I've been babying
Yes.
them, babying them.
Yes,
I've been
yeah.
babying them so very much. Okay, let's see what I missed. Yes, moringa has a lot of nutritional value, Nikki Walker. That's so true. In fact, I have a little bit left in the jar in the cabinet from last year's harvest because I use moringa almost daily. And I put it on our salads.
Yeah.
Every salad. Every salad, I'm
Man.
putting moringa on this. It doesn't really matter what I'm cooking. It's probably going to have moringa in it.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah.
Now, you can make it into a supplement if you like, but I love to just eat it on our salads. And ours, I always freeze dry the moringa. You can dehydrate it or you can freeze dry it, either one, or you can just dry it out. It doesn't matter. You know, however you choose to process it. You don't need the fancy stuff to process it. You can hang it up in a kitchen or a pantry or somewhere and let it dry out.
Yeah.
And once it dries, you can put it in a mason jar.
Yeah. Yeah.
But I use moringa all the time.
Yes.
Lou Rudwig, late to the party. You on time.
Yeah. Yeah.
So a lot of y'all remember when I did that. Very good. When I was doing the tomatoes in the solo cup and I had some of them had like 15 plants in it.
Yeah.
You know, but that was such an easy way to do it. But if you remember me saying, now that I got those little small trays, they are so compact that I can get a lot of them on a shelf, like a lot of them because they're so small, right? So I love those. And the 1020s that I'm using right now, I'm only using them to hold these big plants. And I call these my tomato pots right here. And I got these from Amazon. I think they came from like Greenhouse Mega Store or something like that.
Mm-hmm.
And they had them on Amazon.
Yeah.
For such a good price. I think I got 400 of them for like
Yeah.
$20,
Yeah.
if that, right? But I use these to up pot my tomatoes. And when I put the tomato in, I literally put the stem all the way down to the bottom here. Just so long as it has leaves sticking up out of the top, that is, okay? I'm not burying the whole plant. But if I can get it all the way down to the bottom, that's what I do. And it allows this plant to start, of course, sending those roots all the way down the stem, all throughout this pot. Because when you put a strong plant in the garden, your plant has a great chance of surviving pest, disease, pressure, and all of that, right? So if you start strong, you finish strong, okay? And this plant looks so good, it almost looks fake, don't it?
So when you put it all the way down, now you added soil as you.
No, I just buried it. Like once I up potted it,
Mm-hmm.
you know, it was probably sticking out of them little plugs, probably sticking up, you know,
About like that.
pretty tall, right?
Mm-hmm.
And so I just popped the whole thing down in, and of course, I put a little soil on the bottom, but I backfilled it with all of my potting mix here, all the way up just about to the rim, about a good ½ inch or so from the top. But that allows it to hold water too. And the thing about these big old pots is that you can't put a lot of water in them because we almost lost all these plants.
Yeah, putting too much water in it.
Yeah, because the thing is so big, it doesn't dry out fast.
Yeah.
And so the stems started rotting. In fact, we lost a whole tray.
Yeah.
Because the stems were rotting.
So what we learned, we don't want to overwater.
Mm-mm.
We don't want to overwater these. But just enough water, and just like you say, you got to baby them and watch them.
Yeah.
You know, and
you gotta baby them.
They looking good and strong.
I love the way tomato plants smell. I just love.
Yeah. Real food, y'all. Real food.
It is. I just love the way tomato plants smell, y'all. But we too have started a lot. And I do have some butter crunch lettuce up there. And of course, all of my brassicas are up there. My broccoli, cauliflower, cabbages, and Brussels sprouts. I'm getting ready to put those things outside. They're getting ready to be transplanted into the garden.
Yeah,
and
let me
Mr. H's eggplant.
Okay, let me show him this tray here.
Yeah, you can. This one hasn't been up potted. I don't know why I'm having such a hard time with my glasses tonight.
Okay. This one right here hasn't been up potted.
No.
But look at this right here, y'all.
But I did have a ton of seeds in there though. And you can tell because, well, I don't know if you can see, but all those extra little stems sticking up that I had to snip off. It was like 6 or 7 seeds in one spot. And I had to cut them all down except the one, right?
Yeah.
But all of these little baby plants, I babied them but I started them late. What day did I start? I started these on January 23rd. And I normally try to start my brassicas the very first week of January. So that when I put them out around this time, that I have nice, big, strong, beautiful plants. But I started these very, very late. But I still have plenty. I have this tray and then I have some back there too. So these are doing as well as they should be doing, you know, to say that they haven't been up a full month yet, right? Because that was the 23rd of January.
Yeah.
And I have the Long Island Brussels. They own the seed shop. I mean, listen, the things that we plant here, with some exceptions, everything that we plant, we use the same seed that we offer to y'all on our seed shop,
yes,
right?
Yes, we do.
So this is Golden Acre, Red Acre, except this one right here. And that's some kind of cabbage called Glory of Eins Cuisine. But anyway, it looked good. And I got it from Rare Seeds from Baker Creek. And the cabbage just looked so good, I wanted to try it to see if it was as sweet as they said, right? So that's why I ordered that packet. But they didn't germinate too well. I only got 3 in this, and it didn't even look that good. So out of all of the seeds that I planted, not all of them germinated. I only got 3. But that happens, right?
Yeah.
So it's no big deal. I'm gonna see what happens with those 3. But let me see if I can catch up with the check. Do you do anything with the moringa leaves? Yes. I put them on salads. I think I answered that. But I put them on, we eat them. We eat them. You can start your peppers and tomatoes inside now. All of my peppers are up. My peppers and tomatoes were started the same day.
Yes.
And they look great.
Yes, they do. Oh, I got to show them the eggplant. This is the last thing,
Okay.
y'all. I got to show y'all these eggplants.
Okay. First time on the live stream. Hi, Roselle. Thank you so much for joining. You can catch up, Lou. My moringa second year put out 2 trunks. I thought it was dead. No, it's alive. Thank you, Samantha, for the super chat.
Okay, I think this is the eggplants right here.
You got your eggplant? Did I lose her super chat? Thank you, Red Carpet, for the super chat.
Okay. Let me see. I think these are eggplants, right?
Yep, those are your eggplant.
Now I got to show y'all the eggplants. Look at
But
these
I know
eggplants.
they was in a row, so I would know what variety they was.
This first row right here?
Both of them came out that first row?
Yes.
You sure?
Yeah.
You sure? You sure?
Yeah.
Okay, so that is the long purple.
That's the long purple right there? Okay.
Yeah, that's the long purple.
Yeah.
You got long purple, Florida Market, Black Beauty. And he has another eggplant that, let me see back. He has another eggplant that It's supposed to be 2 feet long when it grows. I forgot the name of it, but it's up there too.
Yeah.
But these are his eggplants, and these I've up potted these, and I can tell you these are the things that I start at the same time: peppers, tomatoes, eggplant,
Is it the long purple?
tomato. I got long purple in my hand.
Okay. What about the FM
That's Florida Market.
Florida Market?
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
And then you got Black Beauty over there.
Black Beauty.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Yep. So I start eggplant, tomatoes, peppers, ground cherries. I got Aunt Molly's ground cherries, and I got pineapple ground cherry. And I told y'all the pineapple were my favorite. And I was finally able to get those seeds this year and put them on the seed shop. So the pineapple ground cherry is now on the seed shop. And so I got pineapple up there, Aunt Molly's up there, and then I have tomatillos.
Oh, them tomatillos.
Because we love salsa verde over here. So
Man.
I have a whole tray of
Yeah.
tomatillos because I have no more.
Yeah. So, so we gotta make it. What you doing looking over here? I didn't eat up all the tomatillos. We had to save some seeds for some.
So, Ooh. That tree will come back, Karen. Don't worry, it'll come back if it's as long as you got it covered up. It's gonna come back. Okay, what kind of fertilizing schedule do you use? Okay, that's a wonderful question. Yes, I use a heat mat on my tomatoes, eggplant, peppers, tomatillos, all of those things go on heat immediately. And my moringa seeds go on heat as well. Trying to see what else. That's pretty much it. I don't put lettuce, I don't put brassicas on heat at all. Some herbs go on heat, but not all of them. Depending on, some of them don't like the heat mats at all. They start flopping over. They don't like it, right? But that was a wonderful question about the fertilization schedule. Those tomatoes and peppers have been up now just about a month. Today is the 16th. So just about a month. And once they get a certain size, 3 to 4 weeks old, then I start fertilizing them. Now remember, in my seed starting mix, we mixed in peat perlite and worm castings, right?
Yes.
Now that the plants are growing, we need to now encourage more leafy growth while they are small. So I have a little mixture of water and fish emulsion at 511, okay?
511.
And that's what and it's diluted. It's diluted, but you know, these plants, you know, kind of like babies, right? When you have a baby and the, you know, little baby, you once they're ready to start eating food, you know, you're not giving them chicken and potatoes, right? You're giving them
milk,
baby, you know, baby
formula,
food and stuff, the
yeah,
real soft stuff, right? So
yeah,
when it comes to these seedlings, these are literally babies.
yeah.
And so I literally just give them a little squirt, just a, that's it, of the fish emulsion, you know, once they're about 3 to 4 weeks old. And then after that, I will do that every single week. And I have it on a schedule on a Monday. So I did it today for the first time. And going forward, I will fertilize them with the fish emulsion every single Monday. It's probably not even a tablespoon in each one of those containers. I make sure that I water them first. Okay? You want to water them first. And then once you water them, the water drains out. Then you're going to hit them with a little bit of fish emulsion. And that way, the soil will be moist enough for the roots to go ahead and take up that fertilizer. And you'll notice it in a day or two.
Yeah.
You'll see it right away.
Because you don't want to put the fish emulsion in before and then water it, because you'll wash it away.
You'll wash it all away.
So you want to go ahead and water it first.
Right.
And then after the water soaks up, the roots soak up all the water, then you put in the fish emulsion where it can just feed.
That's
Where it
right.
just be saturated with nutrients.
That's right.
So that's when it Okay, gotcha.
Yeah, and also if you have your plants on heat mats, you're probably going to have to water them more frequently than every 4 days or so, because the heat mats and the lights, they will dry those little bitty plants out. And trust me, one day I was so tired and I wasn't feeling my best, and I said I'll just water them tomorrow. And when we came back the next day,
Mm-hmm.
them little plants had been shriveled all up. We lost a few of the pepper plants. And so I'm like, okay, I have
Yeah.
to stay on top of it, you know. So what I did was I started a whole nother tray of jalapeno peppers, lemon spice jalapeno peppers, and bell peppers. Emerald Giant is one of my favorite. Emerald Giant, Big Red, Sunbright. Those are my top three. Bell peppers, right? And then of course I love red Marconi too. But that Big Red and that Emerald Giant, I love those big blocky peppers because they have a thick skin and they pretty much hold up pretty good outside when it comes to pest pressure.
Mm-hmm.
Some bell peppers, their skin is a lot thinner, and that means that anything can eat through it just like that, right?
Yeah.
But those peppers, especially in our garden, they seem to hold up really, really well, right? They're big, blocky pepper with a thick flesh, and I love that. You know,
Yeah.
so those are my favorites to grow. And they get a nice big pepper on them too.
Yeah.
And Monster is another good pepper.
Jalapeno.
No, the Monster bell pepper.
Oh, the monster
It
bell
gets
pepper.
about
Oh
this
yeah.
big,
Yeah. Yeah.
and it
big.
turns yellow when it's ready, right? But it gets real big. It's called Monster. And I'm hoping to be able to put those in an area by themselves so that we can save the seeds from those this year.
Yeah. What about the big jalapeno peppers? They was good, wasn't it?
Yeah, but that was a hybrid, though.
Yeah. Yeah. They was
Yeah.
big and hot though.
They were very good, but it was a hybrid.
Yeah.
It was called Mammoth Jalapeno.
Mhm.
And we bought that from the store.
Yeah.
But we do have jalapeno pepper seeds on our shop, and the Tabasco. Did y'all see the Tabasco sauce video?
Woo. I'm still on that Tabasco sauce.
Y'all, I'm telling you, that is the truth.
Yeah. that Tabasco sauce Mrs. H
Oh
made.
my goodness.
Man.
That is the truth.
Yes, it is.
So we made those seeds available as well on the seed shop.
Yes.
Now, our Black Pearl, thank you so much for the super chat.
Thanks for the super chat. Yes.
Oh, that big rainbow. Now, you know we got that on the seed shop. And if I didn't say it already, I got big rainbow sitting right there. I'm looking right at it.
Yeah.
So I have big rainbow growing too. That's a very good tomato. It's very good. In fact, I would put big rainbow right up there with big beefsteak and pineapple. I
Yeah.
would put, because that big beefsteak tomato, mushroom basket is a good one. My favorite tomato is a German Johnson.
Yeah.
But I would put that big rainbow right up there flavor wise with the big beefsteak, the delicious mushroom. I would put it in up there with
What about the
those.
German Johnson?
That's my all-time favorite.
German Johnson be kicking y'all.
And it's a massive tomato, but it's
Yes.
very good, very
Yes.
tasty.
Yes.
Mhm.
But just
Yeah.
remember though, y'all, like a reminder, if you can't, if you have crop problems or you can't grow what you want to grow, remember you can go to Azure Standard and you can get your own stuff you can order, right?
Yes. Hey, Aunt Linda. We was just talking about Lady 511. No,
Yeah.
you should have heard what your nephew said. he done threw you into something that you ain't had nothing to do with.
Hey, I was just saying, down there in Orleans that, you can basically grow some
Nah, don't be saying
watermelon
it
down
all
there.
sweet.
You can grow some watermelon down there in the New Orleans area, You can jump on this contest that we have.
with Broke Farmer. You know
Yes,
they
with
watermelon
Broke
grow off.
Yeah. So, hey, Aunt Linda, you can get into this watermelon grow off thing too. That's all I was saying.
Uh-huh.
Because I know you got such a beautiful, serene garden.
She
So-
does. It's just so peaceful looking, isn't it?
Yeah.
It really is.
It is.
Let's see. Yamina says you got me wanting to order all your tomato seeds. Joyously Hopeful says, I'm glad you named some peppers to use. Mine do not grow large at all. I'm a first-time gardener. Cucumbers do good. Those are the only ones that did anything. Where are you located? What is your zone? Let me ask that question. Because if you are zone 8, 9, you should have your pepper seeds started right now.
Yeah.
It's not too late.
No, it ain't.
They're going to be a good, 30 days behind, but it's not too late to start them, though.
Yeah.
Yeah,
And sometimes, late frost will push you back anyway.
it will. It
So-
sure will. So that's why you plant them if you haven't. Okay, go ahead and get started with your peppers, and just baby them and have a lot of patience. And when I was growing peppers here before we were able to have heat mats here, we first bought this homestead. I didn't have heat mats. I had to put my peppers in the laundry room with lights shining on them. You remember?
I remember that big
I
back
had to,
TV.
yeah, that big back TV light. I had to do what I had to do.
It was, yeah. And we did good that year, too.
And yeah, we did. We did really good that year too,
Yeah.
right? We didn't have any heat mats. But I'm telling you, the heat mats, though, they will cause the peppers to grow fast. And
Yeah.
once they germinate, you typically will take them off the heat. But if you are behind, leave them on the heat. If you leave them on the heat, they will dry out. You will have to water them more frequently, but your peppers will grow really, really fast.
Yeah.
So leave them on the heat because it's almost emulating summertime,
Yeah.
right? And you know how fast peppers grow in the summer.
Yeah.
So go ahead and get them started right now.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
And then if you get a setup, heat mats, you got to have a rack. You can either get a one of those plastic racks if you have to.
Yeah.
Anything that you can afford.
Yeah.
Put your heat mats on and get you, a couple of lights. Start out small and then, do what you got to do, and then
Yeah.
you're going to grow from there.
She's in Savannah. So if you're in Savannah, yeah, go ahead and start your seeds right now, okay?
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah, go ahead and start your seeds right now. If you can get a heat mat, good. If not, then just try to get them someplace nice and warm and put lights on them right away. Even when you plant the seeds, put them under lights right away, okay?
Yeah.
Yeah, and then be prepared. Once they're about 3 weeks old, be prepared to start giving them that fishy motion and watch how well they do, okay?
Yeah.
Watch how well they do. And we have so many videos of how we plant peppers. And this year we're doing things a little different, though.
Yeah.
Now, those videos that we've done in the past are still great.
Yeah.
But this year we're doing some things just a little bit different because we're trying to be more, I guess you could say,
More productive on how we start our seeds.
yeah, and
You
what
know.
we used to plant with them too,
Yeah.
right? So we're gonna be doing some things a little bit different. So, but yeah, Aunt Linda, it was like a big back TV. It was a heat light. It was an old school heat light.
Yeah, I think.
But it looked like a big old TV though.
Yeah, it did.
And it used to make this sound wom, wom, with the lights coming out,
Yeah. Yeah, it looked like something from out of the 40s.
It did.
Looked like something that.
It did.
Yeah, out of the 40s.
But
yeah.
it warmed up our plants though. It
Yeah.
kept it warm in that laundry room.
Yes, it
because
did.
that was all the space I had. But I made it work. And we
Yes.
still grew a lot of vegetables.
Yes, we did.
So I just did what I had to do.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Okay. Dana Russell says, wait, I missed somebody. Mrs. Mack. Hi, missed you too. Just ordered a heat mat yesterday. Right now I have pepper seeds by the windows. Good. Very good.
Yes, yes.
I have limited space because I have cats that want to dig in my seedlings. Trust me, I know all about that because I be
Yeah.
fussing at my cats all the time. Would you recommend using solo cups? Let me see, Natasha. I have tons of videos where I use lots of solo cups.
Yes.
In fact, I have wormwood growing in solo cups right now.
yes.
Wormwood, stevia. I have, just depend. I don't use the real big solo cups, the 12 ounce. I don't know how many ounces that is. I think it's
Yeah.
like
But one year you used the bigger
I
ones,
did.
and those plants did good.
they did do good, but I
Yeah.
realized it was a waste of space and money. because I would have to try to find room for them big old solo cups, right? But I switched to the smaller size, and that worked perfect. I think it's like I don't know how many ounces did. Would you pass it to me?
Yes, let me
Thank
get
you. Lou says, this year I'm going to keep a journal and keep track of where I got my seeds and how well they grow. That's awesome.
Yeah.
Thank you, J.R. Scott, for the super chat. Thank you so very much. That's right, Nikki. Where there's a will, there's a way. How's that pigeon been gone? That pigeon been out of here. He left. He went home. Wherever he from, he went home. Okay, let's see. One seed at a time. I like that. Peppers, tomatoes, ginger, broccoli, onions. Okay, that's what you're growing. And several flowers. That's awesome. That's awesome. So this is the size solo cup right here that I switched to. I used to use those real big ones, those big ones. But I switched to these because these were sufficient. And I didn't have to use quite as much seed starting mix to start a seed, right? Because what if it didn't germinate and I got this big old cup of potting mix I could have used for something else? So I switched to the smaller size for starting. And then once they do well and I up pot, then I up pot to something larger, right? And so these are pretty good. And then I have some other containers too. Well, you saw those because I showed you Mr. H's eggplant.
Yes.
So you saw I have a few different sizes, and I'm always looking for a bargain, okay?
Yeah.
And so when I saw those, I think it was like 300 of those little cups for $13 or something like that on Amazon. I think it was $13 or $14 for 300.
Yeah.
I'm like, yeah, I'm getting it because I could use these for years to come.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah, and then they black, so seeds need darkness, so that helps out a lot.
It does. So I have the black ones and the clay looking ones.
Okay, good.
That terracotta looking one right there. So, but yeah, you all, hopefully, and I am growing leeks too. And I was about to grow the American flag leek. Because, we have that on the shop. And I was going to grow that to show you all how to grow it. But then I saw, let me see, is this it? Let me see. No, this is not them. I saw these leeks that I had been wanting to grow for a long time. It's not them either. I got seeds everywhere.
But you want me to grab the leeks?
No, you don't have to grab the
Okay.
leeks. I was looking for the actual
Package.
packet. Oh, I know. I organized all my seeds and put them all back in my tray, my little bin.
Yeah, but those leeks are coming up
But
too.
they are, I think they're king something giant.
Mm-hmm.
And they supposedly get this big, right? And if when you're growing a leek, you're only going to eat the part of the leek that's edible, which is probably, 4, 5 to 6 inches. But because this leek was so big, you literally probably was going to be eating a good foot and a half of that leek. Because it gets about 2 to 2.5 feet tall. Or 3 feet tall if depending on how well you can grow it. So when I saw those leeks, I was so excited because I love cooking with leeks, right? And so when I saw that, I'm like, I think I want to do that instead. So that is pretty much it. And then the herbs, and I haven't started flowers yet.
Yeah. So
But I'm excited.
Yeah, we in a good position now
Yeah.
with the seed starts, and hopefully y'all are in a good position. We still got enough time. We got stuff on the seed shop that y'all still can order.
Yeah.
And it's never too late because, like I say, that last frost, sometimes it catch everybody off guard.
Mm-hmm.
So it's never too late. It's still cold. We still getting these cold snaps.
Yeah.
So the game is still on.
We still can do it.
We still can do it. The game is still on, y'all.
That's right. That's right.
I advise y'all to grow your own groceries because, we got so much food out there that's not really good for you. So that's why we
Right.
are growing our own groceries.
That's absolutely right.
So, I encourage y'all. We encourage each other on the Homestead Heart channel.
Yep.
And we going to do this thing, y'all.
That's right.
Yeah.
That's right. And also celery.
Yeah.
Just think of different things that you could grow that that you like to eat a lot of. If you go to the store and buy it, like Mr. H said earlier, that's what you should be growing, right? Or even trying to grow it. And to everybody that's new to gardening, I don't want you to take this so serious, okay? I want you to have fun with this.
Yes.
Have fun with it. I'm starting seeds indoors this year that I never start indoors. I always direct sow them. And that's cucumbers, squash, zucchini.
Lettuce.
Well, no, we always start that in trays and transplant.
But we love lettuce.
Yes.
So.
But the point that I was making is that I'm starting those things indoors. You know why? Because squash bugs and other pests. So I figure I'm going to start them indoors, so when I put them outside, by the time they are big and producing, hopefully we will have beat the squash bugs and was able to get a nice big harvest. And starting cucumbers early indoors, not right now, in the next week or two. I've already started the watermelon seeds though.
Yes, because we got to get ready for that.
I've already started them.
Yes.
But squash is something that I never start indoors. But I'm getting ready to start it because I want to get ahead of the pests. So, if you are new to gardening, have fun. Grow the things that you know you like to eat. And if it don't grow well the first time, please know that that's perfectly okay. All right? None of us just fell out of the sky being master gardeners.
No, we haven't.
We all.
But
still.
Trial, error.
Trial and error.
Yeah. And I just thought about it. And the reason why I mentioned lettuce because a lot of times in winter times you got to purchase lettuce and the prices just keep going up.
Yeah.
So,
That's so true.
and we eat salad all the time.
Yeah.
We eat lettuce so much.
We have a salad probably almost every day we have a salad.
Yeah. So.
Almost every day.
So, remember the lettuce.
Actually, when we had nachos, I still put the lettuce on the nachos.
Grow some lettuce. Now, we got a lot of lettuce seeds on the shop.
Yeah.
So, don't forget the lettuce.
We really do. We really do. So, y'all, listen. Take advantage. Grow your groceries. Take advantage of this time. It's still cold outside. Not a lot of activity. This is a great time to play around with seed starting. And if it don't go well, you can start over, right? So go ahead and just practice. Practice. And if they grow perfect, baby them, nurture them, take care of them. If you're new to gardening, we have a video on making your own seed starting mix. And you don't have to make it on the scale that we made it on. You can make it according to your needs, right? It's a very basic recipe.
Yeah.
So you can use that recipe to start your seeds to make sure that your seedlings will come up healthy and strong, right?
Mm-hmm. And just remember, when you do buy seed starting mix, you can use it for next season.
Yeah.
So it's always good to have that stuff with you.
Yeah.
Because you know how prices go up.
Mm-hmm.
So get your seed starting mix and you can store it up in bulk. However you want to do it, you always got that seed starting mix.
That's right.
You,
Just make sure it's closed because you don't want weed seeds blowing into it.
Yeah,
So
you want to wrap it up.
close it up. That's right.
Yeah.
So, y'all, I think that's going to do it for tonight's Monday Night Chat. It was so good to see everybody again.
Yes.
In this chat, I want to thank everybody for coming in. My friend, Love for Self, who was the moderator for tonight. Thank everybody so much. These glasses, I can't wait to get rid of these glasses. Yeah. It's my own fault. I be dropping them and throwing them around and all that kind of stuff. It's my fault that they don't act right.
Yeah.
But no, go ahead, sir.
Yes, I was going to say, grow your groceries. That's what we encourage you to do. It's 2026, the beginning of the year. It's not springtime yet. So we are growing our own groceries here. Homestead Heart, Super Subs. Get busy on getting your seeds from the seed shop. Let's do this.
That's right. No, we do not trellis the ground cherries. You really don't have to trellis them. They're going to stand tall.
Yeah.
Ours do, all by themselves. And ours even come back every year. I'm going to tell you, ours come back every year in the raised bed. We never have to plant those.
Yeah.
The same thing with those Burgerkins.
Yeah.
We don't ever have to plant those. Once you plant them, that's it. They coming back.
Now those bird gherkins, I want to catch them when
You
they
have to
ripe,
catch them at a good
and
time.
they're so good.
Yeah, you
We
can't
gon-
let them get too big. You got to get them when they're... Well, okay. Bird gherkins are cucumbers, okay? But we don't grow them for the purpose of eating like a cucumber. We grow them and we saute them. We cook them like you saute a vegetable.
Yes.
And I use Indian spices and things like that. And it's just best thing ever.
Delicious.
You know, it's very good.
Mm-hmm.
But we don't have to plant those. I'm telling you, if you let the Burgerkin get so big and old and it's full of seeds,
They gonna keep
you
it.
can take that thing and anywhere in your yard and just smash it on the ground and walk away. I guarantee
It's
you
gonna
next
be
year
a perennial.
you gonna see those Burgerkins.
Yeah, I'd rather have bird gherkins than those sticky
Right.
thorn bushes.
Right, you will see
Yeah.
Burgerkins again. Trust
Yes.
me.
Yeah.
So you make sure that you all are having. Thank you.
Thank you for the super chat.
Thank you so much, Brinzies, for the
Indeed.
super chat. We was doing garden talk.
Yes.
So yes, but I forgot about the ground cherries. We don't trellis them, but this year, because I promised my sister last year that I would make some ground cherry jam, and I did not get enough ground cherries to make enough jam because the one plant that came back on its own, it wasn't producing enough ground cherries for that. So I literally have a full tray of the pineapple ground cherry and the Aunt Molly's ground cherry, and I'm going to be planting a whole row of nothing but ground cherries just so I can make my word bond to my sister who I promised that I would make her some ground cherry jam. So no, you don't have to trellis them. But if you're trying to make some jam, you do need more than one plant, okay? Because the one plant is probably not going to give you everything that you need for that drink, for that jam. Because by the time you get through picking off that plant, just eating them as you walk by, you're not going to have none left.
Yeah.
Because that's what we did.
Yeah. Yeah.
That's what we did. So, y'all, I think that is going to do it. Elsa, did you miss the reply? What reply? I'm not sure what you're talking about, but you could go ahead and ask again. Brinzies just did 30 cabbages and 30 Brussels sprouts planted
Ooh.
inside.
30 cabbages. Ooh. 30 Brussels sprouts. Yeah, that's gonna be some food.
That's some food right there.
Yeah, those some groceries there.
It is some groceries. Let's see here. There we go. homesteadheartfarm.com. That's our website right there.
For the seed shop.
For the seed shop.
Yes.
Yeah. And some other things to come.
Yes, y'all.
Now listen, if you are making that Tabasco sauce, if you haven't seen the video where I showed you all how I made that homemade Tabasco sauce, listen, I didn't want to say that on the video because I didn't want to offend the Tabasco sauce people. But I'm telling you, if I say so myself, and I do, that is the best tasting Tabasco sauce I have ever had.
Yeah.
And it tastes better than what they got in their store. I'm
It do.
telling you,
It
it
do.
does.
Hey.
Look, I got folks looking forward to their Tabasco sauce already. And Mr. H is about to start on bottle number 2. I told y'all
Yeah.
it wasn't going to last him long. Every time I turn around, I'm finna put just a little on this, just a little. I'm like, you putting it on that too?
Yeah, on my salad.
On his salad.
I gotta have it.
I'm like, you putting it on that too?
Just a little bit. Yeah.
That's what he say. That's what he say.
And I be going like, yes, y'all. Man, it'd be good.
So those seeds that I have started, I have a ton of Tabasco seeds started because I'm growing so many, God willing, I'm growing so many Tabasco peppers because I realized what we had a the Tabasco harvest that we got the year prior. Remember, those peppers, I aged those peppers for a little over a year.
Man,
It was not enough.
man, it
Was
wasn't.
not enough. And so this time around, I am quadrupling the amount of Tabasco peppers that I am growing to make sure this man has enough Tabasco sauce.
Yes.
And then the youngest daughter, oh, she called. She want me to send her one.
We think about it. We gonna get some fish. We gonna put some of the Tabasco sauce on the fish, and it's gonna be off the chisel. You heard me?
All right, y'all. That's gonna do it. That's gonna do it for tonight's chat, y'all. Thank y'all so much for joining us. Thank you for everybody who has given us the super chats and the well wishes, and everybody who sent emails just to say y'all were praying and thinking about me and stuff. Y'all, listen, I appreciate that so very, very much. I really, really do.
Yes.
So, y'all, that's going to do it for tonight, for Monday Night Chat. Thank y'all again for watching. I hope y'all have a wonderful, wonderful night. And yes, go ahead and start starting them seeds if you haven't done so already. Thank you again, Brinzy, for the super chat.
Thank you so much. And the youngest daughter, you know I was playing with you. You come on, get your Tabasco sauce. You got to show up in person because I ain't seen you in a minute. Show on up. I'm going to get your Tabasco sauce. It's good, though. It's real good.
All right, y'all have a great night.
Peace and blessings. Yes, yes, y'all. Peace.